everybody, Tammy here for An Accidental Life. And so I thought I would just stop in today and have a little friendly Friday chat. So, update on what I've been doing. Well, I had some interesting news this week and got out of focus. So what else is new? And let's see, we had our washer repaired and it worked for a little bit and then it didn't. Yay! And so now I have the repairman coming out in a couple of weeks, so we're going to the laundromat some more. I have to work on my cleanup so that we can get our tree up. So that's happening this weekend, hopefully. And I've been working on some videos. My husband's been off and we've been having some fun. We had our daughter home for a little bit, so that was great. Had a nice visit with her, and it's been a busy week that way, so yeah. We have Morris's neutering and stuff coming up in a couple of weeks, so that I got scheduled too. Trying to think. Fitness wise, I haven't been doing really good. I'm gonna have to work on my diet a little bit too. I've been kind of having some treats, which is not necessarily the best thing. So I'm making this one a really short one. I've been working on some jewelry this week. I'm still working on getting my Softflix summer challenges done so that I can get up a video on that. I did manage to get October's up, and I will hopefully get November's up soon. I got to work on that, and I'll probably end up having that up before at the rate I'm going, but we'll see. And then I have the Pantone colors coming up. I also am going to have a J. Jill haul. This is going to be a J. Jill sale haul, which I'm going to have to film this week because I just got the stuff. I ordered it and got the stuff, and then I'll be talking about that and budgeting using sales. So I'm rethinking whether I'm going to have more J. Jill hauls. Those are kind of popular, and I'm trying to build my channel, so I probably will do that. But I think what I'm going to do is do the $100 challenge, and that's still going to be Wardrobe Wednesdays. I did work on a Boom Cosmetic video that came up, and so I'm working on that. I have to finish it. So that'll be coming up in the next few weeks, and I might include like makeup videos, tutorials on a What to Wear Wednesday too. So What to Wear Wednesdays might end up being kind of a more staple thing. I don't know, or something that I have more videos of than I expected or anticipated. But they'll interchange with Writing Wednesdays. I haven't written a lot of content this week, but I have been definitely tooling some ideas, and I have to write those down, the ideas, before they fleet away. But no, actually, they've been some things I've been working on for a while, and I'm excited because that is going to probably end up being kind of a focus in 2020, where I'll be writing more, definitely, because these ideas are kind of coming to fruition into several different projects. So the writing process, in terms of the thought process behind it, a lot of things clicked this week, so that were stumbling blocks, and so I'm excited about that. And I'll have to definitely sit down, and then that's when the magic occurs, I think, where things really start tooling and crafting. I have plans to do some crocheting, and I won't be doing crocheting tutorials, but I've been doing a lot of looking at sewing and and crocheting, and I definitely am going to be pursuing my Grandma T channel more. Some things came to light. So this wasn't a real fitness week, definitely, but mentally it definitely was a fitness week because things kind of clicked into place for me. So I still am going to work on a friend content video for Friendly Friday that I have to write, and it will deal with bullying and some issues I have had with making friends my entire life, and talking about that and narcissism a little bit too. So I don't know if there'll be two different videos, but those will be coming up too. But again, I'm in the thought process of them, and just when they'll come up, it could be 2021 by the time I get that content ready. It's not a high priority because I have these other things that are more interesting. Then I got a text that was really weird, and I need to pursue it. I'm not sure what it was all about, but a long time ago, well, it isn't a long time ago, but about 5 years ago when I retired, I had thought about getting back into the idea of acting, like, and I have an acquaintance on Facebook through mutual friends, and there's a woman that retired from her teaching career and has actually ended up doing some Christian acting quite a bit, and I've been following her. And anyway, prior to this though, I had kind of thought about doing some of that because it was in my early life, that was the other path that I had thought of taking actually at one point in time for quite a long time, and then there was a reason why I decided not to, mostly because I enjoy my private life. And I didn't, not that I was going to be famous, but if I was, I wanted the life I have, and I worked to achieve that, and I did. But it didn't quite, my career didn't last as long as I had hoped it would, and I kind of was forced to retire very young in my mind. I wasn't ready to retire from teaching at 55. I might have been ready next year to do that, but I would have, in my best life, I would have become a professor about by now, and I'd maybe be at a university teaching part-time in the next year or so. I would definitely not have been working in the classroom like I was, but I got sidetracked on different things. Politics entered in, and that's a whole other book if I could figure out how to write it and not get sued. So I'm trying to figure out how to fictionalize that, because I think there are some important lessons that I learned and important things that came out of all of that that I'd like to share with the world, because I think it's important. And but like, I have to have that distance. So I've been working on getting that distance and getting it and synthesizing the lessons that I've learned, which those are kind of coming to light. So anyway, I got this text that because I had this website I had joined called Explore Talent, I think it was, and it's kind of like a booking agency type thing, supposedly. And they've been trying to get me back. I mean, I do have access, but I don't bother with it because with my Meniere's and stuff, I can't travel on my own like I did. But anyway, supposedly this one particular company was interested in me and for a commercial, and I'm not sure if it was connected to that or if it was just a hoax. But I got this weird text, and it's like, I get texts, something like that. I get some really strange texts too, that I definitely blow off. But anyway, that one, just like, I'm like, sometimes maybe I should just look into it a little further. And I talked to my husband about it, but I haven't heard any consensus that I should find out more. But I might look into it just to see what that was about. Anyway, that was kind of an interesting thing to think about. So anyway, I am having a good week. My channel is not having a good week. We lost a couple of subscribers, but I think it may have been because I had this little controversy with another YouTuber that came up, and I used to subscribe to their channel, participate in their chats, and I'm no longer going to do that. And I don't want to talk about it here right now any more than that, but I think I had people that were trying to just see, I had a couple come in, and I have a feeling they were people that were trying to find out what my reaction was going to be, and when I had no reaction, the interest wasn't there. So last week I was excited because I went up to like 82 subscribers, and now I'm back down to the 79 that I've had pretty much all month, which I am grateful for because we are still slowly growing. I really would I like to have in the 80s or 90s or 100 subscribers? Yes, I would. I'd like to have the 3,000 subscribers that, oh, I guess it's not 3,000. I guess it's 1,000 subscribers you need in order to have more access to certain things like control over your, what is it, the little snapshot that you have, that your thumbnail. I have no control over my thumbnail, so I see these really gross pictures of me in videos, and yeah, they'd turn me off. I wouldn't want to come and visit this channel if I saw those. So it wouldn't be like what I would select, because they'll have like, this would probably be it, or if I go, that might be my next one, I mean, we'll see what they come up with. But yeah, it's never, it's not flattering, and definitely not what my videos are about and what I'd like the channel to say or anything like that. So it's, yeah, not very friendly, So, yeah, I'd like more control over that. You can't do live chats either until you have 1,000. So when I'm, under 100 yet, after 2 years, I'm thinking that's probably not going to happen in my lifetime. But I keep doing this for fun. My children live far away, and so they can look at these. They can maybe see them after I'm dead if they decide they miss me, and want to see what I was about, and what I was doing those last years of my life. They'll be recorded. If I have grandchildren someday, they can see what the crazy lady was like, and they'll have some idea of what I was like, and so that's why this is here. If I find and meet new friends along the way, like some of you are possibly, well, that's a bonus, and I appreciate that. And maybe someday I'll have the 1,000 subscribers, but I'm happy to have 79. So I thank you and I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Though this one was probably one of my more boring ones, I'm hoping to have a little bit more exciting content coming up soon. We'll see you soon. I hope you're having a good week, and bye-bye.